Want to call it?
Right. Say one, take one. Hello, my name is Anne-Marie. I'm a graduate assistant at Edinburgh Napier University. The application process to join the film programme, it starts off after you applied for UCAS and you've successfully gone through and received a letter with a brief to tell you you're invited to make a portfolio and submit it to us. Once you've submitted the portfolio, you'll be invited to join us for an interview, and through this interview we can get to know you better and also for you to know us and our facilities better. So what you need to include in your portfolio is a short film and a short written essay. In the short film, there will be some guidelines in how to make the short film. So for example, the length of the short film and how to submit. It's very important that you follow the guidelines and always double check that you have met the guidelines before you submit the short film. In terms of the written part, it'd be based on a question regarding your interest in film. And again, it's really important that you follow the guidelines in terms of following the prompt and answering the question and keeping on point. Write in very clear sentences and really showcase that you've done your research. So if you're talking about a director, for example, make sure that you know if you're talking about camera work in his film or her film, that you also research who did the cinematography. It takes an army to make a film, so we want to see that you have recognized the other people that have been involved in some of your favorite films. For the short film, it's really important that you focus on your strength. Do not worry about making everything perfect, just focus on your strength and try and let the other elements of the film complement that. So whether it be cinematography, editing, sound, directing, writing, if your strength is, for example, in writing, write a really unique story to yourself that you feel like is the most you, and have the other elements complement it. Make sure you credit the roles in the film so we can see where the strengths are in each of the crew. If you're just making it yourself, feel free to write in the description how you have worked on all the different elements and what element did you feel like you succeeded the most at. And for the short film, there's a couple of do's and don'ts. First big no-no is do not film in portrait mode. And the second is trying to avoid cliches. For example, if your theme is surprise, you know, the most obvious example of cliche is the happy birthday surprise. So it's thinking about how can you make a film that's either not about a birthday surprise, or if it is about a birthday surprise, how can you make it more unique and think outside of the box on how to create a story about birthday surprise that's unique from others. So an example of a short film that stood out from a previous applicant is when they used the theme surprise and chose to do kind of a documentary style film that involved a person going through a gender transition and the surprise in which they found joy and happiness when they discovered who they really were. What you're trying to show people when you're submitting a portfolio is where your strengths are in filmmaking. We do not expect applicants to, have fancy equipment and already be really knowledgeable. We just want to see if you have the passion, if you're committed to filmmaking, and in particular it shows us what you enjoy about filmmaking. The first thing I notice about portfolio is sound. I am a big lover of sound in cinema, so when I notice good sound in a portfolio, that immediately stands out to me.
For contextual applicants, we offer just a little bit of extra support with your portfolio. You can check our website to see if you would be considered a contextual applicant. If you are a contextual applicant, then instead of just being requested to submit a portfolio, we'll get in touch with you and we'll offer you short portfolio support sessions over the course of the 3-week period before you submit it.
What we're here to do is to guide you through it, to kind of help you brainstorm ideas, find solutions to limitations that you may face. Most importantly to me is to help you find enjoyment in making your portfolio. Have fun with it. Having fun with it shows when we see it, so yeah, definitely have fun with making your portfolio.
So enjoy yourself, show yourself off at your best.
We look forward to seeing all your portfolios.